The third video in the series, and in this particular section we're going to emphasize equations. First, some fraction work, which is really apropos because on the end of your test there was a question that involved fractions, and there's not going to be much work on the Relearn packet about fractions. There's just going to be this one, but there is a quiz we're doing in class 3 straight days. So that'll help serve to really emphasize that particular question with fractions. And remember, the key is how you put them into your calculator. As always, you do section A first. Don't sit there and just watch me do it. Then I'm going to go through it. Let's see how you do. Then when we're all done with section A, you're satisfied you know what you're doing, try section B. Do not do section C at all until you show me section B. So let's get going on these particular questions and make sure that we have an excellent, strong understanding of how to do this. So the first question, I need to distribute 7/3 to everything here. So that would make me get 7/3 x plus. Now, I'm going to actually write this out this way. You can do it on your calculator. I don't have a calculator handy, so I'd rather do it in my head. If I do it in my head, die 4, die 3, it's 3/4. So I'm going to get 7/3 x plus 3/4 equals 20. Then I'm going to minus 3/4 from both sides. Now, I did this very quickly over here on this previous step, but what you need to do is put parenthesis 7 divided by 3 parenthesis times parenthesis 9 divided by 8 parenthesis, and you'll get the same 3/4 when you do it. Now you're going to repeat that idea here. Now you're going to do 20 minus parenthesis 3 divided by 4 parenthesis. When you do that, you're going to get 7/3 x equals, it's going to be 19 1/4. And I want to say that I did this one earlier in the year. Now, you have your calculator, you can do it. I think we did this exact question. I'm about 95% sure it works out to 8.25 when you do that on your calculator. So I'm pretty sure it'll be there. That's the correct answer. If I'm wrong about that, it's whichever other choice your calculator gives you when you get done with it. Okay? Now, the next question, number 12. What I'm testing here is if you understand what's going on with everything in this signed area. That's what I want to see with this question. Do you understand the nature of this with equations? What kind of 1 is this? Positive. What kind of 2n is it? It's negative. This negative sign here does not belong to the 1. It has nothing to do with the 1. So this 1 we just said a moment ago was positive, so I have to do minus 1. So one of the mistakes you will see here is that kids write plus 1 and they want to make it 18. No, the 1 is positive, I have to do the opposite, which is minus. Now the next mistake that you'll see is kids bring down just the 2n. But this negative here belongs to the 2n, so it should be negative 2n. Then you need to divide by the negative, and n is negative 8. It's another very, very, very common mistake that you see kids making. Okay, so now we get on to these next type of equations, and your test actually opened up with these guys. So let's go over and get this thing done here. Make sure we understand what's going on. I'm gonna write in red so that I can write right over the section below there, but I need to recognize when I'm going to distribute. That's to the 4. So I get 10x minus 20 equals 2x plus 8. This is an opposite side situation, so you do the opposite operation. Minus 2x. This honestly should be pretty comfortable for you guys right now. 8x minus 20 is equal to 8. So then I'm going to add 20 to both sides, and I get the awkward looking 8x equals 28. But that's not a big deal because I'm then going to divide by 8, and I get a strange looking answer, 28 over 8, which is fine, or 14 over 4, which is fine, or 3.5, which is also fine. All of those are good ways to write that answer, okay? I could have also divided by 4 here and written 7 over 2. All of those are good. Any of those would get you full credit. Now letter B, what I'm looking to do, as on number C, I wanted you to recognize the x's were on opposite sides. Here I want you to see they're on the same side. Same side, same operation. 5x plus 9 is negative 16. Die after the negative 9. 5x is negative 25, dividing by 5. X is negative 5. So the point behind these questions is this. Are you to the point yet as a student where you understand that equations with fractions are just like regular equations? You just need to use parenthesis number divided by number parenthesis. Can you do that? The second thing is, can you recognize when you need to distribute? The 5 times 2x minus 4, which is right here. That's the second thing I'm looking for. The third thing is, do you recognize opposite side? And do you recognize same side? When you recognize and know how to handle each of those situations, you're in very good shape. You understand the fundamentals of equations. All right, so remember, as always, don't do part C until after you're done with part B, and then I'll check that out.